What's up, everybody? Another day of push and record and talking to y'all. Happy Halloween. I'm Men in Black. Let's do this. Today I just had to drop $1,800 on my car and it sucked. And I didn't like doing it at all. And I had to get on here today to talk about it. It sucks, but I didn't panic. And I think that's why having an emergency fund changes everything. Let's just talk about it a little bit. You know, we put money to the side to help our future self. We don't put it to the side. It's not about money. It's about freedom. Having this money emergency fund somewhere I can access it when something like this happens. It does suck, but this is the reason why you save. You don't do it for saving money. You do it for when something happens, because it will happen. That's kind of guaranteed in this life. Eventually something will happen with your car, right when you need to go get your emissions, right for when you got to update your registration, because your birthday's coming next week. All these things are going to pop up, and they'll all seem like life is just kind of conspiring against you. But when you kind of take control of life, knowing that these things will happen, that's when you really get the power back. And I'm just lucky enough that I have money set aside for when these type of things happen, because they have happened in the past and they'll continue to happen. It's probably going to happen even more because my car is getting older and stuff. And, I'm just in a situation now where I have to get it done. But this is what the money's for. It's just like paying off your debts. It sucks having to use your hard-earned money to pay off something but that's the only way it's going to get done. And realizing that you're working towards something. I don't have to spend my credit card and spiral and panic because of the money I'm spending. I just know that I have that money sitting there for an emergency. And you hope emergencies don't happen, but they will. Inevitably they will. So once you start preparing for this stuff, putting a little bit every paycheck aside in an account, high yield savings where it's making money just sitting there too. That's going to be your best bet. And you don't want to be in a position where an emergency happens and you don't have money. So I really recommend getting on the train of putting money aside for an emergency fund. This is $1,800 I had to drop today. So just even having $2,000, yeah, that's going to wipe it all out, but at least that money was there to help with something. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys is an emergency fund isn't about just having money stacked up for vacations and all this different stuff. You need to make sure that you have yourself covered for when something wrong happens. Usually it's going to be your car. And if you don't get this stuff fixed for your car, it's that starts affecting everything. I've watched people lose their license, they lose their car, then they lose their license, they can't get to work, now they're doing public transportation. Now life is exponentially harder because you have to spend more time traveling and more time. I've made videos before, and I'll probably put it in the description for you to check out, but talking about how it's more expensive to be poor. And that's what we're trying to get out of here. That's what I'm making these videos for, is to help you guys understand that you can't just go through life not thinking about these things. I mean, you can, and people do, but I think it brings more issues and problems. And if you feel no, I don't have any problems, you might just be really good at disassociating and not worrying about things that actually matter. Because you matter. You do matter. And if you don't take care of yourself, nobody else is. No one's coming in to give me money to go pay for that stuff. I had to have it. And it would suck if I had to pay that off each month because I didn't have that money. Next month, I did use a credit card for it, but I got the money and I'm just going to put it right to pay that off next month. And I know that I have the cash for that. So that's where you need to be. You want to feel freedom. You want to feel you're not panicking. That's the true benefit of doing an emergency fund, is learning that you don't have to worry when stuff like this happens. And that's the real flex, is not panicking and just being look, I got to do it. It's something that happened. And, and then I just start building again, reminding myself that this is the reason why I do this. So don't let stuff like this set you back. Prepare for this stuff. and start working on an emergency fund. That's why I say $2,000 in an emergency fund. If you can get that up, that's a great starting place. Sorry, it's so windy here today, guys. My hair's going crazy. But it's a good starting place with the $2,000. See, that got me covered today, having at least $2,000 there. And then you want to work towards like having, you know, the 3 to 6 months after that. And that's when you really start feeling like, holy cow, like if anything happens, I can take care of it. So that's pretty much all I got for this one today, guys. If you made it this far in the video, you are awesome. You're the best. This is who I do it for, you. In the comments, let me know that you made it this far. Let me know where you're from, or let me know what you think about an emergency fund. Do you have one? How much do you think you would need? How much do you think would make sure that you have a peace of mind at night, knowing that you have freedom and stuff? I would love to hear people's thoughts in the comments. So my name is Sai. I'm an actor, creative director, and daily YouTuber. And I help creatives like yourself build momentum through money, mindset, and purpose, so life actually works. So if you found value in this video, like the video, smash that thumbs up button, hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop new content like this. I drop videos daily. Subscribe to me. It's free. It helps me out. It helps the channel out, and you can always change your mind whenever you want. So please subscribe right there. In the description, sorry, my hair is going crazy. I had it slicked for this. In the description, I have my free school community. It's pretty much like a free chat room, and I'm looking for the next person that's trying to take their finances, their YouTube, or their life seriously. And we can hop on calls, we can chat, we can check in with each other, and keep each other accountable, because you need good people around you to like grow, and I can be one of them for you. So find me in there, best way to get a hold of me. And yeah, y'all, I hope you have a happy Halloween. I got a callback audition I have in a couple hours here, so I'm excited about that. And also, if you like this video, watch this video right here. You're gonna like these ones right here. YouTube is popping them up, suggesting you're gonna really like them, and I know you will. All right, guys, you're not behind. You're just getting started. So let's build this life on purpose. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.